Good day everyone, this is Leo Sinconiege and I will be reporting with regards the topic entitled Forms of Business Organization. First and foremost, let us unravel the meaning of business organization. Business organization, according to Britannica.com, is an entity formed for the purpose of carrying on the commercial enterprise. Such an organization is predicated on systems of law governing contract and exchange property rights and incorporation. As we go on, I would like to ask a question. What is the concept of ownership organization? To be able to answer that, let us give meaning to the words concept, ownership, and organization for better understanding. All according to Oxford Dictionary, concept means an abstract idea or a general notion, while the word ownership refers to the act of having to own something, and of course, the word organization refers to an organized body of people with a particular purpose, especially a business, society, as well as association. To simply put, we can derive from the meaning that the concept of organization is the idea of relating to owning of something, particularly in the field of business and a particular organization. You can also refer it to as different style of ownership in an organization. There are 8 types of ownership, namely individual ownership, partnership, joint stock, company, private and public limited company, cooperative organizations, state ownership, and public corporation. But for now, we will be focusing on the first type because of my other group mates will discuss it later. So the first type of ownership is the individual ownership. Furthermore, according to appcouncil.com, individual ownership of business means that a business is owned and operated by a single person, single owner LLC. Businesses are also included in this category. In contrast, a business owned by several individuals is a multi-owner businesses. Partnerships are and LLCs are typically multi-owner businesses. Basically, it is a business owned and operated by one or a single person. It is not like the other businesses that are in corporation, partnerships, joint stock, and other organizations. That is all, and I hope that you learn something from my discussion. Thank you.
Good day, sir. My name is Christian Kaes Buncales from Base Elect Section 31. This is my report about partnership and joint stock company. A partnership is a form of business where two or more people shared ownership as well as the responsibility for managing the company and the income or losses the business generates. So kung makaingon tag partnership, usa din ni siya ka porma sa negosyo diin duha or daghan nga mga tawo ang nag-ambit sa panag-iya or daghan ang nag kanang daghan ang nag-iya. Ingon man na sila mga responsibilidad nga ilang i-manage ang ilang company base sa kita or mawala may kita sa negosyo. Joint stock company. A joint stock company is a business owned by its investors, with each investors owning a share based on the amount of stock purchased. Joint stock companies are created in order to finance endeavors that are too expensive for an individual and even as government to fund. So, kung makaingon po tag joint stock company, usa din ni siya ka kumpanya or usa ka negosyo nga gipanag-iya sa mga tigpamuhunan nga matag pamuhunan adunay usa ka bahin sa magbase ni siya sa kantidad nga gipalit nga stock, which is ang joint stock nga company gimugna aron sa paggastos sa mga paningkamot nga mahal kaayo alang sa usa ka individual o bisan sa usa ka gobyerno nga mapunduhan. That's all for this time, sir. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Jay Quarto from BS Electrical 31. Today, I will be discussing the topic about company. What is a company? A company is a legal entity formed by a group of individuals to engage in and operate a business, commercial or industrial enterprise. A company may be organized in various ways for tax and financial liability purposes. Depending on the corporate law of jurisdiction, the line of business the company is in will generally determine which business structure it chooses, such as partnership, proprietorship, or corporation. These structures also denote the ownership structure of the company. They can also be distinguished between private and public companies. Both have different ownership structures, regulations, and financial reporting requirements. What is a private limited company? A private limited company can be used as a structure for any type of business. For example, a plumber, hairdresser salon, photographer, law firm, dental practice, accountant, or restaurant. What are the benefits of a private limited company? Benefits of private limited companies are examples such as limited liability, tax efficient, separate legal entity, easier to raise capital, easier to maintain, flexible management structure, professional image, and protection from creditors. Public limited company. A public limited company is a type of public company under United Kingdom company law, some Commonwealth jurisdiction, and the Republic of Ireland. What is meant by public limited company? How a public limited company works. A public limited company designates a company that has offered shares of stock to the general public. The buyers of those shares have limited liability, meaning that they cannot be held responsible for any business losses in excess of the amount they paid for the shares. What is an example of public limited company? Public limited company examples. Some of the most well-known and profitable examples include AstraZeneca plc, Barclays plc, Cineworld Group plc. The features of a PLC or public limited companies are 6 essential characteristics of a PLC: shared mission, vision, values, and goals; collaborative teams focused on learning; collective inquiry; action orientation, experimentation; commitment to continuous improvement; and results orientation.
So good day to each and everyone, especially to you, sir. So before I will start my reporting, I would like to introduce myself. I am George Amanshu Dagupto Jr. from BS Electrical Technology, Year 3, Section 1. So here's my share about the report entitled the cooperative organization. So what is cooperative organization? So a cooperative organization is an association of persons or organization that is owned and controlled by the people to meet their common economic, social, and or cultural needs and aspirations through a jointly owned and democratically controlled business enterprise. So from the title itself, cooperative, it means they're two or more involved with this organization. So as we can know about what is organization, this is composed of uh, lots of businessmen or businesswomen. So this this organization who have voluntarily joined together to achieve a common economic end through the formation of a democratically controlled organization, making equitable distribution to the capital required. So as I mentioned earlier, so this is the organization in which they form an or they join together to form an cooperative organization, or like for example for example for myself, I am going to build an business in which I have not enough money to start a business. So that's why I call like for example, I have a friend and that my friend have another friend. So that's why we are going to organize ourselves to so that we can build that cooperative or the business. So the example of this cooperative is first is retail outlets, credit unions, utility companies, insurance companies, and daycare. So as what I've mentioned the example, so this is sabotable to us, no. So insurance companies, so coming from the insurance companies like the car companies, so they are they are built insurance companies. So that's why we can access of that if we're going to have problem of our car. So that's what the cooperative organization. So next we move on to the state ownership. So what is state ownership? So this also called government ownership and public ownership. So this is ownership of an industry, asset, or enterprise by the state or public body representing a community as opposed to an individual or private party. So state ownership is from the word itself, state ownership. So this one is be a private one. So the best example of this is the public utility and transport services. So um, maybe we can example of the buses who are traveling from Tagbilaran to the different bukid-bukid. So that is the best example of the state ownership. And another is the mining corporation and postal services. So as we know the as we know the mining corporation here in Bohol is located at the Garcia Hernandez, named the PMAC, one of the known mining in Bohol, to to produce some what is called so that mining is produced and um, produce some products to import to the other countries. So that's why that mining is known for producing their products. So next in line is the public corporation. So this is the last topic that should I share to you? So this corporation owned and operated by a government established for the administration of certain public programs, municipal corporations, a large private corporation with many shares which are sold to the public or traded on a stock exchange. So as we know, the public corporation is more on the government who handled for this. So that's why the name of public corporation. So like for example is the in our each barangays there are assigned of it to collect the ticket if there's a business so enter in your barangay. So they are collecting the ticket. I think that is 10 pesos each. So that's why the and the and they handed to the government what they collected, and then make they build the the money who collected is we're going to your municipality to I think so that we can make a project on each barangay. So that's why I think that's why they are going. They have collecting the ticket. So I guess that would be all, and I hope you gain some knowledge, and I I am looking forward of what we are going to tackle next meeting. So thank you and keep safe everyone, and have a good day.